Hello everyone and welcome to Sunday. It's actually very late Sunday. Actually, take it back, just moved into Monday. Spent a lot of the day working, trying to catch up on a few things, but I want to bring you something special because this is something that's been bugging me for a long time. When Alex was here, he noted that it was really weird I didn't have one. It's something I've wanted for a long time. And then I went to Lifehacker and there was an article on them and I'm like, okay, fine. I'll get one. I've been looking at getting a UPS, which stands for Uninterrupted Power Supply, which is basically a surge protector, but it has a battery built into it as well, which means that if your power goes out, your stuff that you have hooked up to it will continue to work for a limited time. The one I got was a very low-end model. They get crazy expensive. I got the APC BE 650 G1. It was 70 bucks, which is about the cheapest they get. I think there was a few that were a little bit cheaper, but this is really highly rated, and APC is a really good brand, and Alex used one of these in college. I don't really expect to use it a lot during blackouts, because we don't get a lot of blackouts, but we get brownouts like crazy. There's a lot of times where the power's just like off, on, but that's all it took, and all your stuff shut down, and then, you know, your computers are restarting and stuff like that. So it's a big pain, and one of these would prevent that from happening, because then when there's a brownout, you know, the stuff that's not hooked up will get shut down, but my computer would actually stay up. The reason this is important is because whenever you're recording LPs, you might get, you know, a great piece of footage, or you might end up, let's say you record a bunch, you know, sometimes we'll sit down and record for a few hours. If you record 3 hours and then right at the last few minutes there's a brownout, that corrupts the files. And you're done. And then everything that you worked for those last few hours is gone. So it would make a lot more sense to actually have something like this. So if there's a brownout, it'll catch it. And if there's a blackout, the battery doesn't last long. The battery will probably last, you know, a handful of minutes, like 3 to 5 minutes. But that's enough time for you to gracefully shut things down. So you can say, okay, we need to, you know, shut this off and stop recording this and save this file, and then, you know, actually turn the computer off. So I have needed a battery backup for a long time, and as of Wednesday I will own a UPS. So talk UPS, not the shipping company. Uninterrupted Power Supplies. Do you have one? Do you use one? What model do you use? What company do you use? Maybe you have the same one. This is, you know, a highly rated cheap one. Like I said, there was an article on Lifehacker, and it was like the top 5 best ones, and this was one of the top ones, and it was the cheapest one on the list, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on it. It's just something that's been bugging me for a long time. Now, funny enough, even though I've never owned one of these, and we have brownouts very often, it has never affected a recording, ever. There has never been a brownout when we were trying to record something, in Colombia or here. That doesn't mean that it'll never happen. We've been very lucky, though, so this is going to save us a little bit of headache, because there's actually been a lot of times I've been sitting at my computer working and it's like, boom, brownout, power's back on, and I'm like, crap. So hopefully this will help. Anyway, talk about UPS. Maybe you have one, maybe you don't. And if you have any questions about them, you can, I'd say ask them below, but I'm not really an expert on this sort of thing. This is going to be the first one I've ever owned, but you can search Wikipedia if you want, or maybe some other commenters can help you as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? We upgraded our sides.
Hey, I haven't been well this week.
Yeah, you earned it. You earned it. And also, we haven't eaten. Please show yourself. Please. Please. Don't make me throw a Molotov up there. I will do it.